Hi, my name is Sam Turo, and I'm the owner and creator of a small musical instrument company in Hollidaysburg, Pennsylvania called HHG Drums. Since 2012, I have been making some of the world's most high-end, exclusive, boutique, custom snare drums and drum sets for drummers all over the world right here in Hollidaysburg, Pennsylvania. I'm really passionate about building musical instruments and woodworking. These are both skills that I learned from my dad. He was an incredible woodworker and very good drummer. He taught me both. And over the years, I was a drummer for many years. I played in bands, just playing as much as I could. I lived for it. And I had kind of paused on woodworking in my life. And at some point, I found just kind of an internet subculture of people just kind of DIY building their own snare drums and drum sets. And I decided that I really wanted to give that a try. And kind of the rest is history. I really didn't plan for it to go as well as it has, but I've just stayed really dedicated to it. And I found over the years that this craft of building these musical instruments is like a perfect outlet for all of my creative energies. I've really been driven to succeed in this musical instrument building industry by a couple of things. First off, I didn't know that I could do this very well at all when I started. And as time has gone on, I've found that I'm pretty good at it. And I think one of the biggest factors in the last couple, like 5 years that's kept me going is I think I have some kind of understanding that my best work hasn't happened yet. I consistently am coming up with just notebooks and pages full of ideas and concepts in the percussion industry that I haven't seen executed before. And I know that I have to keep going to get those ideas out of my brain and into reality. Another thing that continuously drives me to succeed in this business of building musical instruments is the fact that there are almost no manufacturers left in the United States that are building drums. There are some, but they're mostly very small, like myself. Almost all of this has gone overseas at this point. And the United States was where the British invasion happened and rock and roll kind of took over the zeitgeist of the entire country. And the 1960s that was the zenith of acoustic musical instrument sales in the United States. And I want to see that come back. I want to see people playing instruments and the community that surrounds music continue to be something that proliferates. And I feel like somehow what I'm doing here is going to play some part in that. I hope you'll give me the opportunity to be in this competition. Winning it could have huge ramifications for the longevity of this business. I took a big risk in 2021 and purchased a 3,000 square foot historic building, a giant warehouse in downtown historic Hollidaysburg to move my operations in. I've been renovating that space since 2021. And I'm very near to completion. And if I win this competition, I think I would be putting all of my winnings into finishing that renovation and moving my operation into a much bigger space, which would really help this business grow and sustain over the long term.